Right, let's drag the team in.
Why can't he wait patiently? Did he had Red Bull or something?
It might not be Pubs. It might be Sommy. Hello? Hello, hello,
Paul,
hello.
can I just ask, who do you think's in that little truck at the end?
See, it's fidgeting around like you, but then I'm thinking it's probably Sommy because he's upgraded
Right.
the engine or something.
If you look around to the road,
Yeah.
I'm parked outside in the red truck.
Okay.
So in that truck is Somi doing wheelies, having way too much fun with it.
No, that was my second choice. It was either you because you can't sit still, or Sommy because he's just faffing around.
Faff Meister General. I honestly had no idea that this truck had that much power. I pulled out of the garage and tried to turn, and it immediately wheelied and I crashed into the wall because it just went straight.
Welcome back, Chaos for Hire. I take it you went back to Texas then. Bit too fast for you, 78 months, says I watched you for 846 hours in 2020. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. Right, so the last bit of that engine trouble was to deliver a vehicle spare parts to the repair shop. I quite fancy doing a mission. Which one is it now? That one. The fishing spot one, where there's a porter cabin on the other side of a load of ice that needs delivered to a fishing spot. So I don't know if that's a solo mission or a duo mission. I think it's probably a duo. Anything caught your eye?
I might do the contract I started like 4.5 hours in game ago when we had to open a garage.
Yeah.
So I might carry on with that mission that I was doing before we had to open a garage.
Which mission was that?
Price of Victory, it was a contract.
Right, so
Do you think you'll get more wheelie with smaller tyres?
Oh, God.
Oh, that was the metal detector thing, yeah?
Yeah.
You got to find some armoured cars.
Oh.
Have you any idea where they are? Just give you an area and then you got to dig them out or something?
Yeah, before it said what it does now, it gave us the area where we delivered the metal beams in the first place. So over the lake again.
But I don't like. So you use the metal detector to find the armored car, and then what?
Yep.
You've got to lift it onto the back of a truck or something.
Yep.
Any idea which truck would be big enough for that?
I think they're only like Beetle-sized cars, so probably just a flatbed, normal flatbed.
Well, I could go my ass off and pick the truck up, maybe.
Yeah, go for it.
But I need somebody to scan and find it.
I've got the metal detector. I'm already on my way. If you want to bring a flatbed down here.
Well, what about fuel?
There's 2 fuel tankers on the other side of the lake.
Right, so where are you heading?
So you know where we dropped the fuel tankers off? Top corner.
Why doesn't it show me where the armored car is?
It used to give you an area until I'd done one part of the task. And now it doesn't show the area anymore.
Right. Okay. So, Tom and Sammy, what do you guys fancy doing?
I was gonna... Sorry, Tom, you go first.
I was going to say, I'll do the vehicle spare parts delivery.
What?
Sammy's just going to carry on wheeling all day, see how far he can get it.
I need a bigger engine, Captain. I was going to go and grab the scanning unit to try and get rid of some of the fog of war on this map.
Okay, sounds good.
Tagarung, thank you for 7 months.
Of course, it'd be so easy if there was actually, you know, a trailer store at the garage, but no.
It's only down the road.
Yeah, but it's down the road, and then you have to drive through that awful bit of rocky valley thing. It's so annoying.
Moorcroft asked, did you change your gearbox?
Yes, I think I'm fully gearbox changed throughout my entire fleet. Although I'm sure there'll still be one that will screw me over eventually.
What, Costello, I'm hoping I can just pick the vehicle up onto the trailer rather than drive it onto a ramp, because I don't know if the vehicle will move or not.
Yeah, that would imply that you could actually drive the vehicle, which I don't think is going to be a thing.
I don't think you can. I think it's just like a relic.
I mean, it's very... I don't think we've ever had like an NPC vehicle that you can drive.
Yeah.
Do you know what the most annoying part about that garage spawn pointing you the opposite way to the door is? That chassis that sits on the wall just in front of it on the turn. Like,
Lol. Yeah, I know what you're on about.
yeah, like not only have they put the spawn the other way round, but it points
Towards that chassis.
towards the chassis, and it's like, yeah.
It's like they try harder to be annoying.
Yeah.
Should I just come to you, pups?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find a way
Thanks,
down
Tom.
to this orange. Because one of the... I was going to take my AS off, but it doesn't have the metal detector unit, so I had to take this tiny... tiny truck.
And because I can't attach the trailer to the Tatarin, I'm going to take my Scout on a tow rope with the Tatarin on the front.
Oh.
Just because I'm fed up of doing this.
It's a real buggy bit of terrain, that's good grief.
Yep.
So are we anywhere near fuel pumps?
Yeah, just the other side of this lake. There's two massive fuel tankers.
Mr. Ferret Bomb, how you doing, sir? 72 months, 6 years. It can't be 6 years. You're like Twitch until they learn how to count. 6 years. Dude, that's mind-blowing. How you doing, sir? Are you well? I didn't see you live this morning. Unless I missed it. Bouncing around Twitch. Pops has gone and left me again.
I'm waiting. Stay along the shore, otherwise you'll fall through the ice.
Somebody just dropped a tree on the road in front of me.
I wish I did, Tom. If only that was a thing, because Paul wouldn't be going anywhere. The chainsaw would come
Okay.
out and I would cut a tree at the front and back of his truck.
Paul,
Pops, you said stay near the coast, so I did. Look what
that's
happened.
not the coast is further in.
The coast is it? What's this here? This is the
This
land.
is the-
This is the coast. Don't give me
What?
that. Come on, so everybody watching can confirm that that is a coast. The rocks and everything.
Can we have the different diction? I'll speak in a minute. The dictionary definition of the coast is where the water meets the land,
Yeah, which is exactly
not
what
in
that
the
is.
middle of the lake.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a different thing. The middle of the lake is a different thing to the coast.
Yeah, I'm some hell pits to deal with the last couple of weeks. I hope you're okay, sir. Obviously, there's something wrong, but you know what I mean. Nothing serious kind of thing. Aha, fuel. You know, that fuel carrier's not got an awful lot left. Luckily, there's another one.
I wonder why there's two.
It might be handy, the fact there's two.
Right, so it gave me an area before I did the first part of the mission on this hill somewhere.
Wait, so you don't actually know where it is anymore?
No. It didn't tell me the locations in the first place. It just said scan in this area.
Okay. Are you getting like a beeping noise or something?
I'm just trying to fight my way through the snow here a second. My truck doesn't have the best ground clearance.
What was the actual... Is there no... It's not like the seismic sensor. There's no actual tool.
There is. I have to stop, let it scan, and then move again.
Oh, I see. I can hit. Oh, no, it's a substation. Are you getting any kind of reading?
Nope, it just does its thing, and then I have to check the map. Don't have anything yet.
You definitely remember it being up here?
Yes, I 100% remember it being up here.
I mean, is it possible it's different every time? I mean, if you'd have reset the mission, would that have showed it you again?
If I reset the mission, I have to do 3 more steps before we get to this part.
God, really?
Yep.
Beatnik, thanks for 43 months. Good afternoon. What's the same, pups?
It's giving me nothing at the moment.
That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. Randomly sleeping 18 hours a day, straight to the alarms. First thing I can figure is I've caught something and my body's working to deal with it. I mean, 18 hours sleeps, that sounds quite good to me, but not every day. That's borderline hibernation.
Yeah, 18 hours post, like, insomnia or Truckfest event is good, right?
Yeah, like a catch-up sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need more coffee, Ferret. Coffee and a cream egg. Do you have cream eggs over there? That's my cream egg go. Gets off. Yeah. Mine.
Was that like live thievery in front of you?
Attempted theft, yeah.
Oh, I got a beep. I don't know what that means, but I got a beep that time.
Yeah, 18 hours sleeps are not really conducive to streaming. That's definitely true.
I got no beeps this time, so it's got to be back down the hill.
That kind of beep. Tongue.
Oh, God. Not the trees, anything but the trees. You reckon it's down that slope somewhere, pups?
Yeah, I got some beeps and then I moved and now I've lost them again.
Okay.
I'm following my tracks back.
You see those that weird pile of rocks on your left?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it could be in there?
I'd say maybe. It could be a possibility with this game.
Well, it's highly unlikely to be further up that slope. There's just way too many trees. But in the middle of that rock thing, maybe.
Do you want to go and have a look?
Me? I ain't got a magnet sensor. You're the man with the sensor. I'm the recovery vehicle. All you got to do, just look at your map. Just go down that slope there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to move out the way of this tree.
Looking forward to 30 FPS 4K video of the rover landing that might be coming out tomorrow. Toothy, I hope so. I'll take any footage, mate.
I wish I could just say to this thing, like, deploy all the time. Not that I have to stop, let it scan, then move again.
Yeah.
Well, that's along the borderlines of the seismic sensor from Tamir, isn't it?
Yeah. Except with a metal detector, you kind of go along, don't you? And you keep...
Yeah, a little bit. You go, oh look! Oh, it's a bottle cap.
I always had issues with that sensor. It was always buggy. Haven't played anything bar Dyson for 2 weeks, Jones. Wow. How's the beeping, pups?
Looking now. I'm getting no beeping.
Right. Well, short of completely restarting that mission, I don't know what to do because I've no idea where it showed you.
It doesn't show me anything. It's you press V, press 4 for it to scan, and it will beep or it won't beep. That's it.
Nothing yet, Bim Bam. I'm seeing how the camera behaves today. I don't know what to suggest, pups, because I've never seen that mission.
Okay, I mean, got a beep and then I lost the beep.
Is it possible that it's just completely bugged out and it should be showing you the circles, but it's not?
It could well have done.
I mean, do you have to leave it deployed and drive around, or...?
Nope. You have to stop, deploy it, wait for it to either beep or not beep, and then move. Like, it doesn't stay deployed.
Well, we've got two choices.
Is more important than driving.
I agree, Valencia. That's why I just snacked on a cream egg. We've got two choices. Either you drive around aimlessly, hoping for a beep, or we restart the mission and do all the delivery again, and hope it works.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't know what to suggest. I really don't.
restart it, and I think one of the points that we need to go is just outside the warehouse.
What is the mission you're doing?
A price of victory.
Or we can look it up on the internet and see where it's supposed to be and go there.
Your call.
Let's have a look. The price of victory Snowrunner mission.
Oh my god, now I'm looking as well.
I thought you couldn't tell out the game.
I've got a phone.
Finding delivery armored vehicles. For the first stage, the player has to discover the metal detector, which you've done. After finding the add-on, the rough location of 2 armored cars will be marked on the map. The player has to go over there and use the metal detector.
I don't even have a rough location on the map.
Each armored car takes up 2 cargo slots. It's easy enough to lift with a small crane.
By the sounds of that, we need to restart this mission.
Yeah, given that it's not showing you, I'd say we've got to restart it.
If I leave the metal detector thingy over this way, I think you can just restart that from the menu.
Yeah, I'm going to do it now. Yep, find the metal detector. Drive to Lost BA20. Which I can do because I'm really close. So, have you still got the metal detector on there?
Yeah.
I mean, to get over there, it's easy to spawn in the garage and drive there.
I found one.
What?
Actually, you restarted the mission and one appeared in this hole.
You serious?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Wait, so it's showing you where they are, even though we've not done the other bits, huh?
I'm not too far away from that first bit. Do you want me to go and trigger it?
Yeah, could you do that, please, Sammy? That'd be a great help.
If I drive back down the hill, do you think it'll trigger that?
Well,
bit?
let me go to the magnet bit first, because obviously if that's not going to work, that next bit's not going to trigger, is it?
Okay.
I drove back up that ice thing and it's down in the ditch.
Okay, well, I can soon reverse back to that bit.
Yeah.
When you're ready, son.
Yeah, I was just stuck in some tricky situation, but I've just managed to find the way out, so...
I should grab my ads off as well, shouldn't I, Pugs? There's 2 of them. You can fit one on yours.
Well, yeah, but are they both here, or are they in different places?
Well, I'm guessing they're both around this part.
I have no
Right,
clue.
so are you both tracking the same thing? So it says the price
Yeah.
of victory, and then... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody's driving into rocks.
I'm gonna grab my flatbed as well and just drive down there quick.
So, Summer, you're dragging a scout vehicle which has a scout fuel trailer.
So if you want to hop to the YAR 87 and show the stream, it's just about getting light, so that should be okay. Then go in the advanced menu and do activate radar. Yeah, don't move it.
Oh, I did. Activate radar. Now what?
And then press Y on your keypad, on your controller.
What is that?
That's quite cool.
amazing.
It's a radar.
So then if you look on the map, if you were further down the road, you see that it's put like this huge circle of fog of war removal.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I was doing. I've been up to the top of the mountain and done that whole area. And I'll turn around and go further down the road. But I don't know if the edge of the map is actually there, because it doesn't look straight to me at the moment. I think there's more of that map to the east.
Yeah. If you line your compass up so it's pointing north. That straight edge is square at the top then, and then the right is just not a straight edge at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Which does make me wonder how far east that goes.
So that's what I was in the process of doing. But it's it's a radar system that I suppose, but it's got a fuel tank on it. Nice. So you can just about see that drawn in, so that every time you use it, it burns a little bit of fuel.
So you have to keep refueling it from the main vehicle then?
Yeah, or, you know, fuel tank or whatever. If you want to turn that around and head down the road and do another one, feel free.
Yeah, I was going to do that while I'm waiting for pups.
Yeah, I'm assuming so, Radu. I think if we hadn't already discovered the map, I think it would show you more. Yeah. So I think I need to go to go to Lake COVID and do loads of those scans.
What was that like, Sammy?
COVID?
Honestly, I thought you said Lake COVID for a second.
Well, I did say COVID, but yeah.
Lake COVID. This is what it all began.
Well, it is, in theory, if you know. Right, so I've now got Drive to the Lost BA-20s.
Yep. I'm still driving back over the lake so Paul can finish what he's doing.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Tank slapper! Thank you. You've driven it 200 yards and you've put it in a ditch. Are you actually kidding me right now?
Well, at least you put the autonomous winch on it, so that's good.
This is why we can't have nice things, right?
It went out of control.
Yeah, why did it go out of control, Mr. Squirrel?
I don't know, because it's rubber.
Oh, you don't know. The fact that I've thrown that vehicle off a cliff and it was the correct way up, and you've managed to drive it down a road and managed to put it on its side.
I'm just barrel rolling it, but there's a springy tree thwarting my attempts to barrel roll. I think that
tree.
Yeah, that one tree is going to stop me.
I just looked over at my second screen and saw the tree.
Because that tree is not going to give way, and I can't get back up the slope. That is outrageous.
I'll be on site in 1.
I hate those silver trees. I really hate them.
But he brought a second vehicle to help himself.
So I've now got delivered to the airport 2 armoured cars.
Yeah, I've got one in front of me that I can see. I don't know where the other one is. I guess I'm going to have to go and find it.
I got the engine running.
Oh, now I've scanned it. It shows one on the map, so I got to find the other one now.
I'm having a bit of trouble with some black ice and no chains.
You look like you're having great fun there, Paul.
These trees, man, are just ridiculous. Like, they won't snap. They won't ever snap, no matter what you do to them.
Right, I'm on the way.
I just wish this winch was
power
longer.
Sliding in a Tatterin is not good.
Tech Tiger, thank you for 15 months. Keep up the great streams. Thank you, mate. Every single tree that I hook onto just goes, nope. So the only thing that's fixed is the telegraph pole and the silver tree, and they're both in line. Yeah, right there, Sammy.
Well, I did say that I was power sliding in the Tatterin.
See ya. Bye, Sammy. Come back! I didn't mean it! Oh my god. On the other side of this road, there's like a, if you just get in the snow there, that'll dig you in. And then you can just, I can just winch off that way.
I'll do that right away, sir. Hang on, sir. 1 sec, sir. No, hang on, sir. Yes, right away, sir. 1 sec, sir.
Remember the training. Of course, the silver tree is like, no, I've got your trailer now. Ha ha ha. Yay.
Yeah, sliding, sliding, sliding.
I can't
Right, well,
move.
thanks for the help, Paul. Why don't you go back doing what you were doing before you came and did this?
Which way are you going?
This way, down here.
Right, Pups, have you found anything yet?
I found one. It's marked on the map.
Scumbag.
You just told me to go back to do what I was doing, and now you're complaining.
That's fine, just go.
Do you want me to move the car, or do you want me to go somewhere? What do you want?
I think you should kick him from the game, Paul.
You want me to reverse?
If you can get the front pointing downhill.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you know that trailer's on a dolly, right?
Yeah. I still got to turn around by reversing it.
Yeah, that'll do. Thank you very much.
I was going down the side of you and then you reversed into me. I was going to go down the road and scan.
Okay, you carry on then.
Hello all, I'll be jumping in and out today. Hope Pups has learned to drive.
No problem, Chris. I'll be rescuing Sommy in a minute.
Right, I found the other one.
I reckon across this ice would be a good one.
Yeah, that would be good. Apart from that's not ice, I think that's water.
Oh, it's ice.
Oh, you're a bit further up than me.
Yeah.
Where I am is definitely water.
Yep. There's a lot of water, but there's a lot of black ice there. It's all the rocks the problem. That is some thick snow. Circleman, thank you for the bits, by the way.
This road is nothing but ice.
Searching for extraterrestrial life.
Beep, beep, beep.
Own home. There are no signs
Edge
of
of
life,
the map
Jim.
found.
Yay, there's the edge. Interesting, there's like a bit of an island over there. I bet you that's got something on it. Like an upgrade or a abandoned vehicle or something. Where? Edge of the map. Edge of the world confirmed.
Oh look, the world is flat.
Right, do you want me to move this or are you good to go now?
I don't mind either or. I'm going to head this way with it and see what's happening.
Right, I'll jump back in my as off.
They should be both marked on the map now.
Right.
So what one are you getting?
The one on that crater thing with the rocks.
I'll get the other one.
I've not even looked where the other one is.
Don't want to look.
Oh, really?
It's took me 250 litres just to get to it.
Are you going there now?
No, I'm going back down to pick my other truck up. If you look on the map, it's marked.
Oh, I see up there. Yeah. Good luck with that one. How on earth did an armoured car end up in these positions anyway?
I have no idea.
What was they doing? Flippin' heck. Oh, and it's got like a black ice entry as well. Nice. Nice.
Well, is the story that they're left over from the war or whatever? So it's like they were up there scouting.
I don't know. Better than Mud Runner. Oh yeah, it's a long way.
I'm just glad when they made this, they didn't just focus on logging.
Yeah. What the heck?
Is your crane okay there, Pop?
No, it was like, it wouldn't unfold. I was pressing up and it was just going out. Gordon Lees, thank you for subbing, welcome.
Corner of the map discovered.
Flat Earth confirmed.
Lol. Wow, have they got enough ratchet straps on that car?
Yeah, that looks about right.
Gotta make sure it stays together. Alright, where's this thing gonna go?
To the airport.
What? Couldn't they just get a Chinook over here? Oh my god.
So I say we fill up before we leave.
Nope. That is quite a drive.
A 106x.
Nice.
206x.
I've never seen a higher do, but
I
I
think
reckon
that's a
Sean
disqualification in
tampered with
iRacing.
You might be right, Chris. I don't know. PC Gaming, thank you for gifting a sub to DJ Sean Stanley.
Oh, yeah, flat tyre.
You've got
Box,
repairs
box,
on the
box.
Scout, though, haven't you?
Box.
Box this lap. Dead Mouse, thank you for 75 months.
I'll wait for you, Paul. I'm at the fuel tankers.
I've just got to convince some silver trees to let me through. Alright, PC Gaming.
What's that coming over the hill?
It is a
It's a truck.
squirrel. No. Tree high. Made it.
Woo!
Right. Splash and dash. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. That's a 52X.
Oh, please, can we have change for the Terran, please?
Happy.
What's the matter? Oh, you're in the ice.
I'm good.
I think that's twice you ended up in exactly the same spot.
I didn't know. There's 2 holes there, so it clearly wasn't exactly the same spot. It's all vanilla, Gabby. It's as vanilla as a 99 with a flick. And now we're talking. I hate this bit.
I've developed my own way across this bit.
Yeah, I like the puppy's recommended route that you sent me and Sammy on.
Is there an achievement to get 2 damage on each part of your suspension on the same rock on the way past?
No idea.
Like, genuinely, front 2, next one 2, next one 2, next one 2.
I'm slightly confused at how you're stuck, Paul. You just saw me go through that with no problem.
Well, 2 things. One, I had to stop and wait for you because I was going way quicker, which then sunk me. And then 2, when you've gone through it, you create ridges which I've got to fight through. So you go over clean ground and I don't, basically. That's just how it works in multiplayer. See? I'm the same route as you, and I'm stuck. Hey, Duck Norris. It's a left here, isn't it?
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say. I think you've got it pinned out on the map. I haven't.
Well, I know this goes to the garage. Where we can refuel, presumably.
Yeah.
Did we spawn a fuel trailer at the trailer store?
There was
No.
already one there, but we took it to where we just came
Exactly,
from.
that's why we need another one.
But you can just spawn one of your fuel trucks as you go past the garage, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, where was that request for hard pull mode again?
Don't know what you're on about.
It was in the bin. In the shredder. I reckon there was like loads of community requests for a hardcore mode. So they went, okay. And they brought out the Kola Peninsula map and went,
Yep.
are you sure? And everybody went, yeah, we're good.
I was then doing an 8... No, what's that? 8? I was then doing a 12-wheel drift.
Impressive.
Like, genuinely, I didn't even think that was possible. No, 14-wheel drift, isn't it?
What truck are you driving?
I've got the Tatter and then the Yar, so it's 8 and 6. Yar.
Long.
Yar. Yes, Alex, I'm having a bad day.
I put all my fuel trucks outside.
No, I think they're all in Lake Covid.
Oh.
Outside
yes.
in the garage parking lot.
Yes, that's where they are. I'll bring some over. What the heck is this truck?
That needs basically recovering and selling.
Samin needs his Land Rover.
He'd love his Land Rover, Chris. I'm so glad Garage is so far down the list. I love scrolling all the way down to it.
And it's sort of the lesser of evils as well, isn't it? Because if you actually didn't have so many trucks on the map,
Can I get snow tires for this? No, mud tires only.
So, me more cross asking what Land Rover do you have?
The best one.
I have a 110 Defender.
110 Defender GTI. 4x4.
300 TDI, close.
Armadillo!
I love how we've nicknamed that the Armadillo.
It's brilliant. I love it.
I will eventually, Moorcroft, because I'm about to rebuild it. So
Is that where you
Once
put
I've
like an
rebuilt it.
aluminium chassis on it or something?
stainless steel chassis, yeah.
Stainless steel? Why are you stopping at stainless steel? Go with aluminium.
No, sorry, not stainless steel. Oh, what's the bloody word for?
I'm
Steel.
about to rebuild it, but I don't know what it is.
Galvanized steel.
Galvanized. There we go. Galvanized chassis. Oh my god. It's because I've repressed it in my memory, knowing how much it's going to cost. That's why. But yeah, after 36 years, I've finally lost the battle of the chassis. So I'm about to win the war by putting it on a galvanized one.
Nice.
Pops, I reckon there's a different way.
I'll follow you, boss. What could possibly go wrong?
And that bit there looks a bit narrow. Maybe we can go that way.
But yeah, I've owned it for 14 years, and I've managed to scrape it through every MOT up to this last one, so...
I don't know if you can get around there, Pops. Or remember.
No idea, man. I can't remember either.
I think there was a mission to come down here, wasn't there? Where I am now?
Well, yeah, I was on the way there, but if you can do it, it's called a keepsake.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Yeah, don't find Lewis, thank you. So what does that entail, Summer? You've got to buy galvanized steel chassis from a specialist or something?
Okay, so yeah, the chassis is made from a guy, or made from a company which is right next door to the ex-Land Rover factory in, I think, Solihull, where they've got the jigs and everything that the chassis were made on originally, and they remake a chassis fully in, I think it's twice as thick or 3 times as thick steel for a start, and then they hot dip galvanize it as well on top of that, so it's giving it like the best fighting chance ever. So considering the chassis that it's on now has lasted, 36 years or whatever, with a lot of abuse, the new one should last twice as long with galvanized on top, so it should outlive me with any luck. But it does. A Land Rover is just a very big Meccano set. You just have to work your way through it and unbolt this bit, unbolt that bit, and rebolt it all together, and done.
Yeah, it sounds so easy. Just unbolt this, bolt this bit.
Well, I just need a few friends to come over and help me lift the big bits off, basically.
One day I'm going to restore a car. I've always wanted to.
That's a big job, that's something.
Oh, it is a big job, and I was hoping, I was thinking I was going to do that this year, but being realistic, I'm going to build a cart shed type thing where I can actually do it underneath in like a dry storage place. And if I build that here, then once it's done, I'll be able to dry store it, which will be nice as well. So I'm going to build the place to do the work before I do the work, if that makes sense. So it probably won't get done this year, it'll be next year.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but it'll... It'll be beneficial in the long run, e.g. I'll have somewhere undercover to store it, which is one of the priorities for it. And if I was to rebuild it and do a proper job on it, then I want somewhere undercover anyway, so I might as well do the undercover before I do the rebuild. There is logic there somewhere, I swear.
Plus, if it's undercover, when you're rebuilding it, you can work on it the days when it's raining as well.
That's basically the idea. And obviously, if I'm building the undercover bit, it's going to be a bit reinforced, and I might try and swing an RSJ lift and beam in it as well.
Nice.
Bit of advice: me paint the chassis even if it's galvanized to help deter thieves.
Yeah, I might need a tow pole.
Yeah, I will, Chris. It's going to be black because mine's a military one, and I'm not putting a military Land Rover on a shiny silver chassis. It's not happening. Like this undercover, like camouflage, green camoed top bit, and then this shiny silver underside. Like, no, it's not happening.
Thank you.
I think you should paint it pink.
Yeah,
With
all right.
purple polka dots.
If you crowdfund me to restore it, I will paint it pink.
How much is the crowdfund going to cost? We're looking at 20 grand, 30 grand.